Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And very briefly wanted to close the loop on this project on my Panasonic Viera plasma television. It's a 50-inch television from 2009, and I was getting the 8 LED blink error here in the front, and it would not turn on. And that was first initially solved by clearing out the connectors and cleaning out the back of all the dust and everything. That fixed that problem. And unfortunately, I ran into another problem, which was probably already there to begin with, the 9 blink LED error, which points to the A board or the main brain board that runs this television. And what was happening was I would have to hold the corner of the board and then try to turn the power on to the television, and then it would turn on no problem. I let it go, and then I would get that error. What was happening was one of these chips here has a bad solder joint somewhere, and heating it up, you would have to do what's called a reballing process, where the chip would come off and then you'd have to resolder it basically. So it's not really practical. I might reach out to another company to see if they can actually do that, but I wound up picking up a used one for $130, and sure enough, that cleared the problem. And this is not the board that was originally in there. I did buy it from a vendor on eBay for about $130, and the original one had 13.3 thousand hours. This one has about 7,800 hours, I believe, in there. And this first one that they sent me was dead on arrival, which unfortunately it can potentially happen because these are recycled. They're not always tested, so it's kind of a crapshoot if you actually get a working one. Thankfully, the second try I did, and the vendor was really cool about it. But the one that is originally from this television, I'm going to see if I can send it out to a professional company that can potentially go and fix these chips on here, just to give you an idea of fixing it, just to have as a spare. But that's really what happens. I mean, I think these displays are rated to be anywhere from 40 to 50,000 hours, but normally what happens is that something else in the television winds up failing, whether it be a board or something else like a bad capacitor or another high voltage part of the power supply, for example. It's just the nature of electronics. They're going to wear out over time. I'm just very grateful that I had a chance to fix it, and thankfully it worked out. So if I kick the can down the road a little bit further, then so be it. Thanks again, guys, for watching, and hopefully this video helps you out for if you run into this issue yourselves. Cheers.